Hey everybody, this is Justin Davis, and it's a pleasure of mine to join you for Meet the Musician for La Crosse Symphony for this month of December. And we're talking about traditions and the holidays and all sorts of fun stuff like that and how that connects with music. And I thought first I'd just say hello and introduce myself since I'm new to the community. Came to the La Crosse area last year and have taken over at UWL as director of the wind ensemble and the orchestra, and helped to head up the wind and string studies area here at UWL. And I've been connected with the LSO in helping out with rehearsals and working with Maestro Platt and looking to continue to build those relationships in the future post COVID. And oh, COVID, I'm just praying for everybody that you have been affected very little by this and that we can all hang on. It certainly impacted our community and our ability to get together for holiday traditions. And it's something that was on my mind and happy to talk with you about. And I think that one of the most beautiful things about being musical is the fact that it connects us to so many traditions. I know growing up as a kid, I grew up in Illinois. I was from Macomb, Illinois originally, and went down and spent time in Georgia and lived in Atlanta with my family there as well as a young kid. And getting in the car in the warm Georgia winter and driving north to the frigid Illinois over Christmas time with my family. And my sister and I would, sorry, Mom, if I'm sharing a story I shouldn't, we'd be in the back seat of the station wagon with the seats down, somewhat safe, driving through part of the country and listening to Christmas carols and singing together and ruining the Cabbage Patch Christmas tape over and over again and hearing it. And my sister just loved that. And we would listen to that over and over again until we literally broke the tape in the tape player. And later on, I think it was about 5 years ago, my mom found that recording on a album that somebody had sold and gave it to my sister as a present. So it was fun to reminisce with those things. And I think those early experiences with the holidays and being musical were certainly foundational for me to becoming a musician and doing it as my career. And it's what I love doing. And I hope that you're having a good time with your families in whatever way you celebrate. It's the beautiful thing about music. It doesn't matter what holiday you celebrate. It doesn't matter what ethnic background you may come from and identify with, what sexual orientation, what color your skin is. All these things that separate us and seem to divide us, especially with the angry rhetoric of late in our country, is just so sad because music unites us. It is the universal language. It's what's so powerful, and what I work with my students and colleagues every day to remember and enjoy is that if we can just connect to music, we can solve our problems. I really believe that. We can teach the next generation to see past those areas that separate us into how we are the same. One of my favorite stories about connection and traditions and music comes from the holiday times. One of my dear friends, Ian Schwent, who's the band director at Titusville High School, tells a story about when his father passed and how hard it was for him. And it happened near the holiday time, as I recall. And he was telling his students about it because he was obviously affected by it and they were worried about him. And he told the story like this. And he said, if I were to take my trombone across the world to a country that did not speak English at all, and I were to play them a song based on how I'm feeling right now, a very sad song about my father passing, they would understand exactly what I'm going through. And that's the beauty of it. And that's why we should hold on to our family and our memories dear. And I think that story really resonates with me. And the holiday times are both a time to celebrate and also time to acknowledge for others that it's a hard time. It's the time we remember people that have passed and people that have been special to us that we now have to rely on memories. And again, a beautiful thing about the holiday season, connecting to those memories of singing with relatives and friends and enjoying the holiday season, even if it brings a tinge of sadness to us. I hope that as we get out of 2020, yay, finally, and we move on into 2021, that everyone that's connected with the LSO and our community of music and artists just has a blessed holiday season in whatever way you celebrate. And as we kick off 2021, we will continue to find ways to get back together safely and can continue to make music together and find ways to connect in an even deeper way. And I hope and pray that our connection and our appreciation of those opportunities is found to be renewed and found to have even deeper meaning in this holiday season. So again, happy holidays from myself and everybody here at UWL, and I hope that in whatever way you celebrate this season, music will be an important part of your life and your traditions. And thanks so much for letting me share a little bit about mine with you. Happy holidays, everybody. Support music. Keep music alive.